All right, we're back. So I don't know what the hell happened there. I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened. Hello, Blaze. Hello, everybody. Hello, we're back. I don't know what the hell happened there. I don't know. I don't know. No, Blaze is not doing it. I've got to check this out here to see what the hell's going on. There's no restrictions on my end. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah, somebody must have. Let me go check here, guys. See if I got any restrictions on that. I can check right now while we're sitting here. No, Michael, don't start. Blaze is fine. Blaze is fine. There's nothing wrong. We're not going to start no fighting. None of that crap in here. Okay? Let me take a look here, everybody. Blaze doesn't... He's assuming it's okay. No fighting, please. I don't need that in this channel. Okay? We don't need it tonight. Nope. Somebody must have reported me. I got no restrictions on this. I'm looking at it right here. Hey, Sneed, how are you? How are you? Sneed, if you're there, you're not going to believe this. I can invite you in if you want to come in. I'm going to put the link out here again. You want to pop in for a couple minutes. I want to talk to you for a little bit. If you want to pop in, there is the link. I'm a little bit upset. Bobby, I don't think it's Carlos. There's the link, Sneed, if you want to pop in for a couple of minutes. I need to let you know about something. I was showing a video. I had to turn this live off and come back. I was showing a video about Krispy Kreme and their green donuts. And all of a sudden, we all saw the stream ended for violation of YouTube guidelines. And I just checked my last live, and YouTube did not restrict me from showing that. So there is something going on. That's all right. And I don't know what the hell's going on here. But whoever did that, and whoever reported me to YouTube, and I don't have any violations. Green beers. I'm looking at it right here. There's no restrictions whatsoever. So somebody must have trolled me for some reason and did that. I think I know who did it. Yes. I think I actually know who did it. And if I ever get my hands on him, he is going to pay for what he did. I'm not going to bring up the name. Everybody in the room knows exactly who did it. So, nope, there's no restrictions whatsoever here. I was allowed to show that video. Well, Michael, we're not going to bring up that person in here. I know who it is too. Things in the lab. I was working in the lab late one a monster mash. He did a monster mash, a monster mash. He's working in the lab late one night. Oh, I'm going to worry him. Caesar, you're not coming in here. No. I want to say hello. I'm in a bad mood right now. If you watch the other live stream that I just did a little while ago, you'll understand why I'm not Michael. No. Okay, I don't think he is. No, he's not. Who is this? Caesar, I don't know what's going on here. I'm not worried about it too much. Don't worry. I don't know what's going on. Earlier, Caesar, I had a live stream on here about 10 minutes ago. I was showing a video on the Krispy Kreme green donuts that they were bringing out for St. Patty's Day, and all of a sudden, boom, I get a message on there saying I violated something, and then I went to check my channel content, and I didn't violate anything. So somebody came in here and violated me. Danny Magenta. I don't know who that is. Like, he has to go. Where is he? Dan, did you watch the previous live earlier with the Krispy Kreme donuts? It is. Well, Dan, I was doing a video earlier, and I was showing a video on the Krispy Kreme donuts, the green donuts that they came out with for St. Patty's Day. And we were watching the lady at the New York Krispy Kreme store, and I'm going to share it with y'all. Let me go over here. I'm going to share this last live stream, and all of a sudden, a big thing comes up saying, "Stream has ended due to violation of YouTube violations." And apparently, apparently, I got copyrighted and then I checked my stream, and apparently nothing happened. I'm going into my YouTube Creator Studio. I'll get him in a little bit. And apparently, I'm going to show this to you. And let me get it. Okay, I want to show this all to you all. Danny Magenta. Nope. So I'm going to share the screen with you all with this. Boom. Hold on. Boom. Now, I'm going to share the screen with all of you. I want you all to see this. Okay? I'm going to share. I'm going to pass it up a little bit. Boom. Okay, I wanted you all to see this. A community live 1. Boom. Okay, there we go. There. Now you all see that there? Okay, I'm going to move the screen up a little bit. And I want you all to see this. I'm going to play it. Okay? This is my previous live I did a little while ago. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the live stream. I'm Gene, and we have something special for you. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the... We have something very special for those of you. All right, I'm going to move this up a little bit. Okay, here's where the part is, where the donut is. Eastern time. Verizon is going to be launching 5. There we go. There we go, right there, ladies and gentlemen. Right there. This is where it did it. Right there. Okay, you see that there? Right there. That is where... No, Dan, nobody reported me. I'm going to share the screen also about this, because I want to show you guys too that nobody reported me. So I'm going to go here to my channel here. Okay, my channel. Going in here, boom. Okay, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. Okay, let me show this to you. Boom. Okay, here we go to the live areas. Boom. Bam. Boom. There we go, right there. Okay, that is where, there. Now, I'm going to turn this off a minute. Boom. And I want to show this. No, I want to share this. Okay, I want to share this. And you're going to see, boom, bang. Now, this is the live stream right here where my pointer is. Yeah. So you see here in this picture here, okay, right there, at the top of the screen, you see where it says Community Live, 17 views. This is the one you see here. This is the one right there that we're doing right now. And there's the one right there that says, okay, where my picture is. Okay, there's no restrictions there. So how the hell can I get that when YouTube didn't restrict me? That's what the hell I cannot understand. Okay, I'm not violated. So, all right, everybody, that's it. That is definitely it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what that person has against everybody in this community, but I'm getting fed up with this dude. Okay? I'm getting fucking ass fed up with him. Okay? I am going to send a link out to Mr. Carlos. I want him to come in here immediately. I'm going to send a link to Carlo. Hold on. I know. So I sent a link to Carlos to pop in for a few minutes, and we'll see if he comes over. Oh, this is ridiculous. This, yeah, Dan, I'm gonna put the link for you. Boom, bang. Yeah, there's the link right there, Dan. Go ahead and click on that and pop in. You're welcome in here. All right, we got to discuss this. I don't know what he's trying to pull. Yeah, Dan, there's the link there if you want to come in. I already sent Carlos a link too. All right, there's the link, Dan, if you want to pop in. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. I was doing so well, too. I was doing absolutely very well. Yeah, you got that right. Dan, if you're still in, the link is in the chat there if you want to pop in and visit for a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to end this thing at 8:40. Well, he has got to stop. He's got to stop this mess. Okay, he's got to stop immediately. He's got to leave us alone. Who is it? Damn. Good. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, what's going on? This is the first time I've been in StreamYard.
Oh, well, I'm pissed right this minute.
I heard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's happening to you, Gene.
Well, it's happened to me before.
It's not just you, though, Gene. So he's doing it to a lot of people. So, I mean, with people like him, you just kind of have to ignore it. Don't give it a lot of attention.
Well,
they like getting a rise out of people.
Well, I had to start this thing all over again.
Right.
And I checked my YouTube thing. YouTube did not violate me.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fake YouTube page that came up there, and you saw.
We all know who it was, though. We'll not even say the name, but we all know who it was.
Well, you're not going to believe this. About a year ago, I was over at my friend's house. I would stay overnight and he would let me do live streams till 2:00 in the morning while he was asleep. So he was out getting his car worked on. And I waited for the Verizon guy to come over to his house or somebody to come over. I forget.
Sure.
This is his whole house. So I was on a live stream, minding my own business. This is when this is when all this drama started. You would
Yeah.
not believe how mad I got.
I can imagine.
My face was turning red. I was banging my head against the wall, and I said, I had an 85 subscriber channel at one time,
Oh wow, Gene.
and I got so fed up with that dude, I got rid of it. And Sneed came on my Periscope and said, Gene, why did you get rid of that thing? And I said, well, you know who made me do it.
Oh no, Gene.
So I had to start all over again. And
Yeah.
I'm up to 60 now, so that's not too bad.
I gave you a follow. You know, I'm
Yeah, I
one
know.
of
You're part of
those.
that 60. Yeah, you're part of that 60.
I care about you, Gene.
Well, I'm not trying to see what I want to make everybody understand. I don't use my channel to get people to come on here. People
Yeah.
come on here on their own. And
Exactly.
Mr. What's his name thinks that we're all trying to get people to come in here to get viewers. And I say to people, I don't control people. Those 60 subscribers came on their own.
Right.
Now it was their choice to subscribe, not mine.
Right. Exactly.
You
You
know,
never asked me to subscribe. I wanted to. You know, I was like,
right?
"I'll
You
support
wanted
you."
to. And Sneed was in here a little while ago.
Uh-huh.
And I like it because when I do these YouTube live stream, excuse me, Sneed pops in, which I like.
Right.
And he came over to my Haps 3 days ago because I invited Steve to come over and he was in there with me.
Oh.
And I came in, had the live screen and everything because we were discussing something where I'm very excited about.
What's that?
T-Mobile is putting Metro in Walmart.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, they
That's
announced it at their
exciting.
analyst day. And they're also going to bring T-Mobile and Metro to Best Buy.
I heard that. That's so good.
Yeah.
I'm like, where was that the last 7 years?
Yeah, so they're going to they're still working out the details.
Right.
So I'm excited about that. Him and I, we were discussing that.
I'm
And,
excited about that. I have always missed T-Mobile not being in Walmart. And I was like, when are we going to get into Walmart?
You know, that's the only carrier that's not in Best Buy is T-Mobile.
Right. And I knew that. It was just
Yeah.
Sprint, Verizon, and AT&T for a long time.
Well, they've got the signs up, but not the product.
Well, they have Sprint by T-Mobile in Walmarts.
Yeah.
You said
They'll
they have
have-
the sign up now?
Yeah, it just says Sprint by T-Mobile.
Oh, right. That's
Yeah.
what mine shows.
Yeah, and so basically, so I was beating my head against the wall, that night, and that was about a year ago. And I said, "Okay, that's it. I'm done." I signed off, went in the other room, and just flopped on the sofa and went to bed. Okay,
Right.
that's it.
Right.
I'm done. I signed off.
Sorry, I wasn't doing that to make. I was doing that so I could pull up your live chat and see what people are saying. LOL. Sorry about that.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry that happened to you, though, Gene. I would definitely. I can understand why you feel that way.
Well, I was on Carlos's Periscope last night. We're all going. I'm thinking about talking with him about getting a petition signed, sending it to Google, and getting him removed from YouTube permanently.
You think? You think that's possible?
Well, because if you complain to YouTube the old-fashioned way, you don't get anywhere.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Are you not? You don't want to say it on here? Maybe that's okay if you don't want to say it on here.
I'm going to talk to Carlos about it, see if he wants to go ahead with it. I'm
Say
going
it
to
in
DM
private.
him.
Say it in private. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to get a petition. We're going to go to change.org.
Yeah.
And I can't take that guy anymore. That guy just comes on there and just runs that mouth like he can do whatever he wants on YouTube and harass the hell out of people.
Right.
And we all have to sit there and put up with it, more or less.
Uh-huh.
And we should not have to. We should
Right.
not have to have somebody on YouTube that's going to come on there and harass the hell out of everybody, including Sneed, Carlos, Apple Watch, everybody.
Right.
and and me especially. And Blind Josh is getting treated bad too.
Right.
Carlos was telling me in a DM he sent me, Blind G-Tech's getting harassed too.
Well, I actually had him on. Do you know about Twitter Spaces?
Yeah.
I had him pop in one of my spaces. We had a really good time.
Josh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's so nice.
We had a really good time. We stayed up too late. We stayed up till like 3 or 4 a.m. Central
Oh my
Time.
God.
But we had a really fun time.
Oh
with
yeah.
him and a few other people that I know from Twitter. We were just all hanging out talking.
Yeah,
So if you ever
he's
wanted to pop in on there, I know it's a little bit buggy, but Spaces is an audio only app and currently being in the beta phase, and I have hosting capability right now.
Yeah, the only problem is the Android doesn't work too good.
Yep, that's exactly right. That is
It's
exactly
popping
right.
off all the time. I was trying to get in there, every 30 seconds it would go off.
Android has a lot more glitches than iPhone. You're absolutely right. So my main phone is an iPhone, and it works a lot better on it. They're still working out the kinks with Android right now. I know a lot of the Twitter employees, and I've talked to them, and they're working on it actively.
Yeah, because also I saw on the internet, Twitter is trying to come up with a way to get rid of the trolls out of and the annoying content. It's
Yeah,
something new they're coming out with.
they're really trying to work on safety. Really,
Well, why do they wait so long?
I don't know. I've been on Twitter for 8-9 years. It's been awful for a really long time. I don't know why it's.
Yeah, hello, you still there? Dan, are you still there?
Still there? Here, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're breaking up.
I wonder if that was my AirPods. They're still working, right?
Yeah, I can still hear you. Okay, you're okay now.
Okay, audio is pretty good with AirPods, but I was just saying I've been on Twitter for like since 2012, and I know Twitter's existed since like what 2004 or something like that.
You know
Why does it
anything
take them so long to? Why does it take them so long to actually fix the platform and make it safe?
because I'm guessing that people are starting to complain now
Yeah.
because
We know
Twitter
who,
allows anything on there basically.
Yeah, they allow anything. We know who was on there. I'm not talking about who. I'm talking about the other guy that was permanently banned from Twitter. I'm like, why did it take 4 years for that guy to get banned?
Well,
You know
we
what I'm
don't
talking
agree
about?
with whoever the CEO of Twitter is,
Jack.
whoever that is. Oh, did you see on the news about 2 weeks ago? The very first Twitter is up for auction.
Really? For
Jack
how much?
Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter, did the very first tweet, and he's putting it up for sale now.
How much is he selling it for?
The news didn't say exactly.
Because I bet it's going to go for millions of dollars.
Yeah, but actually the layout of Twitter hasn't changed.
Yeah.
The layout of Twitter has not changed ever since it started. You noticed?
Right.
As long as you've been using it, the front of it hasn't changed at all. But Facebook. Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Twitter. The only thing that they've done really new recently is Twitter Spaces, and technically they killed Vine, and then they integrated Periscope, and now they're killing Periscope. So.
Well, they're going to go Twitter Live.
They kind of have a history of killing apps, unfortunately.
They're like Google.
Yeah, but why kill Periscope? My God.
Because they don't want to maintain it anymore.
They have a history of killing apps. They're killing Vine, and now they're going to kill. Well, yeah, I think it's that. It's too expensive to maintain it separately.
Well, they may kill WhatsApp too.
Right. Kind of the concept of a merger. It's expensive to maintain a network that you can't have two networks. You got to have one. I think it's probably that concept.
Is WhatsApp Facebook? I guess
WhatsApp is Facebook. Instagram is Facebook, and Facebook is Facebook, of course.
Yeah. And a lot of us use Instagram. I love Instagram.
Right.
I love it. I met a lot of nice people over there. Our Special Olympics, the Delaware, posts pictures over there.
Right.
I've been on Facebook for like 5 years. I love it. because all my extended
Right.
family's over there. My aunts, uncles, cousins are all over there. Special Olympics
Mhm.
Delaware is there. All my teammates are on there. So,
I'm glad it's positive for you, Gene.
and I'm not trying to schmooze myself here. I'm just PO'd, and
No, you're allowed to be upset. It's okay.
yeah, but I'm not trying to schmooze people to come over here. I'm just trying to have a
You're not.
wholesome, you know what I mean. I'm not trying to use this platform to gain people. I'm trying to use this platform to vent.
Right.
And if anybody wants to
That's
view,
okay too.
that's up to them. I tell people that all the time. Even on Halftime, on the same thing. If you want to go ahead and do so. Because when Sneed was on, holy moly, you should have seen the viewers that popped up all of a sudden. I had
He brought in all the
87,
SMT Nation. That's what happened.
yeah, I had 87 viewers before Sneed left on Haps.
Oh well. They were probably wondering what Steve was gonna say. Because Steve is an entertainer. He's a man of the people.
I always pick on him all the time when he comes over there and visits. And I was just showing on my previous live stream. It's an announcement that Verizon's doing. Verizon is coming out with 5G home internet in the Cleveland area. It was announced this afternoon.
We need more competition. We need more than just one.
Yeah, so I know Sneed's going to be happy.
I'm all for competition.
And I said that in that live, I said, all you Cleveland people out there who are watching this stream, you can get rid of your T-Mobile home internet now and go to Verizon 5G in your house.
I wonder which one's going to work better. If it's millimeter wave, we all know that millimeter wave is faster.
We don't have that here.
I imagine it'll probably be faster.
I put up a coverage.
I don't have it either, Gene.
Yeah, I put up a coverage map that was in that article, and we have 5G here, but that's it.
Yep.
So we have no millimeter wave here in Delaware yet, but 30 miles up the road, not 30 miles, 30 minutes up the road in Philadelphia, they've got it.
Oh man, too far away.
Yeah, I know. Philadelphia's got it, DC's got it, and Baltimore's got it. They're all surrounding us. They consider us like rural area, more or less, Delaware. They do. Right. The further south. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, if it makes you feel any better, they have millimeter wave in Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and Kansas City, but they don't have it in Wichita. We were left out.
Well, you got 5G there.
Well, we do have 5G on T-Mobile, which is the mid-band N41, and then on the other two carriers, it's just low band. N2 and N5. That's it. So T-Mobile has the fastest 5G where I am.
Well,
but hands down.
I still have that problem with the bouncing networks.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just talking with a T-Mobile executive earlier today, and he took my address. April 11th, they're going to be coming out here to upgrade all the T-Mobile towers.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it.
On a short-term basis.
Okay.
So the guy said it could happen or it may not happen. So they're gonna call me back in 2 weeks to see if it actually happened. He says, if you don't get any more bouncing on your network on your phone, we fixed it. And if you do continue with the bouncing, then we didn't fix it. So we're going to follow up with you in 2 weeks. And
I said they're following up.
Yeah, I said to him, are you sure that's just hearsay? They're going to do it? Because T-Mobile has had a tendency to lie sometimes. So, but I said,
sorry about that experience, Gene.
Yeah, I said, how can we prove that they've actually done the work? How do we know for sure if it's even going to happen? Mm-hmm. And he says, well, let's watch your G's on your phone. And if you don't get the bouncing anymore, it's done. If it's stuck on 5G, then it's fixed.
Yeah.
If it changes, then we didn't do anything. And I said to him, I'm not paying $60 a month for Metro by T-Mobile, and you want to have a reliable network. And I said, you're going to get a lot of people who are going to leave T-Mobile and go to Verizon or AT&T, internet network stable.
Right.
And he said, well, we don't want to lose you. I said, well, you're going to lose me if it keeps going. I'll just keep the free phone and put it on something else.
Right. I did look in your area, Gene. They are doing a lot of work in your area, candidly. I've seen it.
Well,
I looked into it for you. They're doing work.
I want to see actually the T-Mobile trucks go around actually doing the stuff, because when there's a big disaster or a hurricane or a tornado or something,
Mm-hmm.
the big trucks with the T on it comes around and repairs everything. You know, the white truck
That's in a disaster, yeah.
with the magenta T, and the AT&T vans come around. The ones that used to do the DirecTV repairs and stuff, they come around.
Right.
And the Verizon and their portable towers on wheels that come around and set up. Yeah.
They
the
call them
portable
cows.
towers on wheels. Yeah. So the last hurricane tornado we had was downstate, and all three of them came with their portable stuff.
Yep, they do that.
Well,
all three of them actually work together. Did you know that, Gene?
Oh God!
That's the only time that three carriers work together is when a disaster hits. Otherwise, they're competition.
Oh my God! Well,
Did you know that? It's
No.
part of the law. They have to work together. They're required to. Which is good, because in a disaster, I don't care what carrier you have to have cell service.
Yeah. Well, I mentioned in one of Sneed's Labs about a year ago, why don't we have this one big cell phone carrier? For example, divide the country in pieces. You know, like the Northeast could have AT&T and that's it. Mid-Atlantic could have Verizon. That's it.
Why do you say that? Because we want competition, Gene.
Well, if we had one big carrier, you know, like the UK has, for example. The UK has one carrier called EE. It used to be T-Mobile UK. Then they merged, them and some other company merged together and became EE. So EE is the only cell phone carrier I think they got. And from what I've heard from other people about EE is horrible.
Yeah.
So
see, that's what happens when you don't have any competition. If you don't have people competing, then there's no incentive to get better. So you want three carriers and everywhere.
Well,
because then it keeps everybody on their toes and keeps it competitive and good.
I remember
honestly, that's good for everybody.
Right, and I was telling the guy also, I remember the old Metro when it started out in Richardson, Plano, Dallas, Texas, the regional carrier. And then when it went national, went to all the big cities. And when they got here, their service was horrible. And I said, well, you guys have one thing good.
Right.
I told them, when T-Mobile purchased Metro, at least you improved a few things, at least, but not the network or not customer care.
Right. You know what?
Go ahead.
Well, they have improved the network, because here's what T-Mobile was before is they were a mid-band only network. Then they added in band 12 and band 71, and now they're adding in band 41. So that's all coming to Metro too. So the network is getting upgraded.
Well, slowly.
It just takes time for towers to get upgraded. Candidly, it does.
Yeah, but you also see AT&T and Verizon, they've already started upgrading already.
Right, but you have to know that T-Mobile has done upgrades right now, and up to 125 million people can access the N41. So that's just from 1 year ago. So they've done a lot of work, especially in my area, Wichita. It's like everywhere.
Did I put in there?
It is everywhere. Like in my city, it's like literally every tower that I'm nearby almost always has N41.
Well, they've got to do something in Delaware, I'll tell you. But I had Verizon.
They're working on it.
Well, I had Verizon. You go halfway down the road, you get 1 bar. Halfway up the road, you get 3 bars. Go into a building, you get 4 bars. But then
with Verizon, T-Mobile, that's very inconsistent.
Yeah. And then with T-Mobile, half up the block, I get 5G. I'm in the middle of watching one of these videos. the network goes out, the switches in the middle of me watching a video or me on a telephone. And I'm on with my dad on the phone. The network just shuts off in the middle of the phone call, switches over to 4G, and then I have to call him back.
Okay. Gotcha.
So
well,
that's
I don't know if you knew this, Gene, but 5G doesn't route calls right now. You know that? It's all in 4G. Internet's the only thing that's 5G.
Well, I'm not upset with you. And I also told the guy, why are you selling 5G phones if half the country don't even have it? That's the issue I have.
So you have to upgrade to get the technology.
If it works.
You have to upgrade to get the technology. Well, again, it's being optimized in all the carriers right now. They're all having issues. DSS is a huge issue for Verizon. It's awful.
Well, why don't they
it
just
is
get
a
all
pretty
this
big
done?
issue for AT&T too. So
then we can have a 5G party.
What's that?
Why don't they just get all this 5G work done?
Yeah, it's happening soon.
Then we can celebrate in the middle of the road with our 5G T-shirts on, saying it's all done. It now works.
Right. It's really not going to be completed till like 2024 to 2025, though.
Yeah, I'll be too old to enjoy it by then.
Yeah, it takes a long time to build out a 5G network on all the carriers.
Yeah, and we just put our T-shirt that says our community now has 5G. It works.
Right.
With a big T-shirt on, Oh man, I'm telling you.
And I don't mean to say that any carriers are bad necessarily. I'm just saying 5G is definitely not a perfect technology right now. It's still being optimized. So there's a lot of patience needed with it because it's new.
Well, also in that analyst day, T-Mobile is planning to put Metro in rural area T-Mobile corporate stores.
Really? I don't know that.
In the rural areas. Like, for example, if a T-Mobile store, corporate, and a Metro are too far away, they have them in rural areas that they can just walk to. And that's what they're trying to do, put them in corporate stores that are in the rural areas, like in the middle of nowhere. You don't have to drive so far.
That's good. That's really good.
But I said to the guy on the phone, what about the dealers? How are they going to feel about them going to Walmart?
I don't know.
And then he said, well, the dealers aren't anywhere near Walmarts. But I said, some of them are. But here in Delaware, there are a few Metro dealers that are about 30 feet away from a Walmart. So if Metro goes in there, that store's going to go, and there goes his money right down. But did you watch Steve's Live? He was talking about that. The Metro dealers that are going kapooey because of T-Mobile's inconsistence of what they want to do. Yeah. So, and they're still doing it. I was talking to the lady where I bought this phone, and she was saying, T-Mobile's really getting on my nerves, she said. She was the owner, and very nice lady, because I've been in there before to buy stuff. And she said, T-Mobile's getting on my nerves. She said they want us to get supplies from this company. We have to get select phones. We have to get the same phones that T-Mobile has. And she's told them several times, we want to be owned by T-Mobile and have different promotions. We don't want to have the same thing, she said. She said, I may be closing up in 2023, she said.
Oh, not good.
Well, it's because of John Fryer.
Okay.
That's Carrie Field's boss. Carrie Field is the customer service director. And John Fryer is the T-Mobile consumer market director. He's in charge of all the corporate stores.
Right. I know who he is.
Yeah, including the Metro stores, too. And
I've actually met Kelly Fields. She's really nice. Yeah,
she seems nice. But this John Fryer, everybody wants to tar and feather him.
Yeah, I don't know him. I'm not going to comment on him because I'm not going to disparage anybody that I work for. I'm not going to do that.
But he's the one that wants to change Metro all over the place, and all the owners are having fits. Oh, Verizon is going to
Yeah,
raise.
I don't really have a comment on that. I don't know too much about it, but did you see the comment on your in your Twitter and your chat about checking your cell phone signals and all that? Because you can do that.
What do you
You can
mean?
go in and see what connections you have and change it. Michael made a comment on YouTube. If you have a Samsung device, you can check what connection you're connected to.
This?
Do what Sneed does.
Oh, I don't want to mess up this phone. I don't know anything. I don't know how to do all that.
Okay.
I don't. I don't want to.
It's only you only do that if you know what you're doing.
I don't. And on this phone,
Then I
I'm
would
getting.
not recommend doing so.
No, I'm not. But on this phone, I keep getting a OnePlus log kit that pops up all the time. It comes up when you send your phone in to get fixed, and they look at that log and they want to, and they get to see what the problem is. But the customers are not supposed to have that on there. So I've been calling OnePlus to try to get rid of it.
Interesting.
But I said, then I told the T-Mobile guy, I said, well, the phone still works, nothing wrong with it when the log kit comes on. So it's not hurting in anything, so it still works. I'll just leave it there. The heck with it. The heck with it. I'll just leave it there.
Yeah.
It's not hurting the phone any.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Weird. All of a sudden when I first got this home, 2 weeks later, that thing popped up. I said, what the heck is that? Sneed and I were talking on Happy. He said, how do you like that OnePlus phone? I said, well, I love the phone.
You do like it? I was going to ask you if you were thinking about getting a different device.
Well, I'm thinking about getting the OnePlus 8 Pro.
That's a good phone. I think you'd be happy with it.
But it's the same price as an iPhone, $800.
Right. Hey, Bobby, you can do whatever you want with your service. You know that. I'm not advocating for anybody.
No.
Stay with the carrier that you're happy with. You just get the best price and best deal. That's what I would tell you.
Yeah. And
the best coverage too in your area. Go with them. I'm not at work right now, so I'm not advocating for anybody.
No, because he was saying that Verizon is raising the prices on stuff. And he was thinking about going to Metro T-Mobile. His bill's getting too expensive.
That's a good option. Metro is a good option, especially if you can get Amazon and Google One and all that included.
I get
that's a really good deal.
For $60 a month, I get Google One. That Google One file sharing thing.
Right. You get Amazon Prime too.
Yeah, so I deleted my old Prime, and now Metro's paying for the Prime service now.
That's pretty cool. Free shipping is amazing. I use my Prime all the time. I pay full price for it though.
I've had Prime for years, and then I also have Scam Shield.
I've had it for like 8 years.
Yep, I've had it since
Scam Shield Premium.
I got Scam Shield Premium that includes the voicemail and the Scam Shield. And
I have it too. My plan includes it.
Let me see. I can tell you exactly. I got the phone right here. Hold on a minute. Let me get out of here. Here we go. Here's what I got. I got my Metro coming up. Here it comes. Da, da, da. Yeah. When I was talking to that gentleman earlier, they gave me a free month.
Right.
2 free months. Actually. I got
April paid.
Now I got May paid. I love it. I got 2 months free.
That's pretty cool.
For complaining. I complain more.
Bobby, you can. Oh, sorry. I was just going to answer Bobby's question. You can go to Metro or any carrier as long as you unlock your phone.
He just wants to know if he can keep his iPhone.
You have to unlock it before joining another carrier.
And he wants to know.
Sure. As long as the signal's compatible, you can. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh, the plan I got is a $60. The $60 unlimited LTE with 15 gigabytes hotspot. And I get unlimited talk, text, no annual contract on the T-Mobile network, and the taxes and fees are included. I get Google One, which is 100 gigabytes of cloud storage, unlimited data. I get all this stuff. I get long distance, three-way calling, caller ID, all that good stuff.
Right.
And then I get the added services, which I get select
Mhm.
shared calling, call detail. I get Scam Shield Premium. Which I get the voicemail to text and the scam blocking thing.
Right.
And I get the Amazon Prime. There it all is. So
Amazon Prime is literally my favorite. Oh, you
yeah,
have the 12 Pro Max? Oh my goodness. Yeah, your signal is going to be fine on T-Mobile. As long as you have good coverage, you'll be fine.
yeah, because their T-Mobile is telling everybody you get a free iPhone on them.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a free iPhone on them if you buy one. I said, what am I going to do with two
Right.
iPhones? What am I going to do with two
Right.
iPhones? And I said,
Right.
oh man. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing. I've had a YouTube channel for a while now, so there's been issues after issues after issues, and so basically, like I said when I came back with this channel, I said I'm not going to let anybody stop me from doing this, and if they want to do it, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know, if they want to stop me from doing this, that's fine with me. But I'm not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
it's like who was that? It was like Ellen DeGeneres, for example. You ever watch her show, watch her talk show?
Oh yeah, of course I have.
Remember when she had the sitcom called Ellen?
I know.
And ABC, when she had the show on, was saying, "Ew, she's LGBT. We don't want her on here." Blah 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 blah. Well, Ellen said, "I'm going to start my own talk show, and if you don't
Right.
like it, tough." And she's been on for 10 seasons.
Right.
How about that?
That's pretty crazy.
And so we have three Sprint stores which were converted over to T-Mobiles.
Right.
But one of the Sprint stores closed up permanently because about 50 feet away is a T-Mobile store. They
Right.
didn't want to have two in the same thing.
That's kind of a given. It doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
So when you walk into a T-Mobile store, you got to wear sunglasses because you're inundated with pink and white.
That's not bad.
Right?
It is the store. It is the brand color, magenta.
I know, bright pink. You know, I got to wear sunglasses in there because it's so bright.
It's a very bright color, that's for sure.
And you notice on Twitter, every other tweet is somebody's T-Mobile work anniversary, somebody's T-Mobile birthday, somebody's getting a new phone who works in the store, or a new phone's coming out, and they announce it on Twitter. Do you see all that? Have you noticed that?
Oh yeah, I see
And then,
it.
and then the T-Mobile truck, which drives around the country promoting T-Mobile,
Right.
and then T-chains.
Nothing wrong with representing your brand, Gene.
T-chains is hilarious. I follow him on Twitter. He is funny. He is. Oh, T-chains.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. When I first saw him on Twitter, he had a pink chain, a magenta chain. And he was decked out in a T-Mobile hoodie. And around his waist was a magenta chain.
Well, that's why.
Go ahead.
Oh, great! That's awesome. That's why my Periscope name is Danny Magenta.
Oh,
so like
God.
T-Mobile, Gene.
Oh,
that
God.
was me. That was me.
I don't know who that was. See, you never know these days who's who on these things.
That was me. I changed my name.
Oh,
I changed my name to take out my last name, Gene.
Oh my God.
I was thinking either do Dan 5G Tech or do Danny Magenta, and I chose the latter.
Oh my goodness.
I should have just gone with Dan 5G Tech, I guess, but I went with
Well,
Danny
basically,
Magenta.
you can change anything you want because in about 2 weeks it'll be gone.
That's what I was thinking. It's going to be gone in 2 weeks.
They're wanting us to all go to Twitter Live. They're going to call it now.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
That's what it
You
said
can
on
keep
the.
doing it on. Oh, go ahead.
We'll have to go to Haps. That's all. If Steve and Carlos want to do Periscope, they got to go to Haps now. You ever been on Haps before?
Yes, I have. I have a Haps account.
So do I. I have 1.2 thousand subscribers now.
Right.
They all just popped up from anywhere. I have some Periscope. All my Periscope followers are on Haps now, and all of my people I follow here are over there now.
Right.
And one of the people I subscribe to, he had a international potato chip tasting last night. He came on.
That's funny.
Him and his friend, another guy, were tasting potato chips from all over the world, Lay's, and different flavors and stuff.
That's pretty fun.
It was. They had to have a beer to wash out all the weird flavors down, And his name is Aaron Huber, and he's a comedian and journalist. He is, and he brought these 18 different flavors of potato chips from all over the world. And he had New England lobster flavors. And I said to him, "You got to try flavor. You got to try Utz crab flavor. Utz. You have Utz where you live, potato chips. UTZ.
I don't think so.
No, it's only a Northeast. It's only a Mid-Atlantic brand. They're out of Hanover, Pennsylvania. They're trying to compete with hers.
I definitely don't have it then because I'm in the Midwest. I definitely don't have it.
You don't have hers there either? HERRS?
I don't think so.
You must have Lay's. Yeah, you probably got Lay's there.
Of course we have Lay's.
Yeah, everybody in the country has Lay's. But anyway, so we have a local brand called Hers potato chips out of Nottingham, Pennsylvania. They have Old Bay potato chips. It tastes like Old Bay.
Right.
And you see also Utz got in trouble with the FTC for putting fake crab in their crab balls. That little barrel that has those balls in there you can munch on. Well, Utz got in trouble for advertising real crab in the crab balls, and they weren't there. So they had to discontinue it and take it off the shelf.
Right.
They found out it was fake crab flavoring in the crab balls. So they had to take it off the shelf immediately. And you're misleading the people.
Wow. I guess that's good they took it off the shelf.
Well, you see, in my live streams, we talk about stuff, then we just have an open line and have fun with it.
You're having fun, that's for sure.
Well, that's why I do this kind of stuff. You can come over here and you can enjoy yourself without all that screaming and yelling and complaining and being and A and effing all over the place.
Or in my job, it's without people yelling at me on the phone.
Well, there you go. It's a different story altogether.
So this is it's not because we're a bad carrier or anything. It's just part of the job. People get upset at us.
Oh, you're one of those people.
What's that?
You're one of those people that, I don't like my bill, and my bill is all messed up, and one of them kind of people.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Basically, if you call customer care, usually it's if you have an issue. So that's why
you're considered one of those
that's my line of work.
Experts, they call it.
I'm definitely an expert, Gene.
That's what they call it anyway. They say we're not. Go ahead.
But I call myself an expert because I am an expert. I actually do know my company pretty well.
Well, that's what T-Mobile calls them now.
I know how to help people.
That's what Carrie Field was talking about.
Right.
We have 300,000 experts all across the U.S. that can help you all with your issues. So, and if you have any issues, here is my email.
Carrie Field would like to give that out, actually.
Well, she wants to make sure everybody's having a good service.
Yeah.
That's what it is. she doesn't want you to sign up for T-Mobile
Right.
and then have the issues that I'm having, or walk into a T-Mobile store and say, well, my experience in a T-Mobile store was ugly because Mr. Smith said I can get a phone for nothing, and then you all advertise, something like that,
Right. Exactly. I actually got to ask her a question. She was pretty personable.
Yeah. Well, she's supposed to be when it comes to anything.
Right.
And
She's very good at her job. She's probably my favorite VP at T-Mobile, to be honest with you.
Well, do you remember a guy named Dal Draper? He was a Sprint employee.
He still works there. He's a T-Mobile
Right.
vice
He used to
president.
be in charge of Boost Mobile for Sprint.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then he moved over in Sprint to the prepaid area, Sprint prepaid. And now, on the analyst day,
and right,
he's now in charge of T-Mobile Home Internet to make sure it goes.
I think it's a good option.
Well, from what I saw, this looks like a can, a can with cell phone in it.
I do have it. If you want to see it, I'll have to take a picture of it and DM it to you. I have it at my house, Gene.
Well, Carlos showed his, and it looks like a can of cell phone.
It basically is a cylinder. It's kind of like a can. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Yeah, because it looks like a can.
Bobby, I hope your experience is really good.
Well, did you see the funny thing Carlos did? He took the T-Mobile Home Internet can in the car, and he drove down an expressway where he lives to see if it actually works. And it was horrible in the car.
I saw it last night. I was watching.
Yeah, and he took the T-Mobile Home Internet can out of his house to see if it works going outside anywhere. And it does. You can actually use it in the car, like a cell phone, and run all your phones.
Not how it's designed to work, but it works.
It does. And then he said, "This is horrible. I'll put it back in the house."
Yeah.
He said, "The heck with that." And so you see, we don't have very much home internet options here because Xfinity Comcast dominates.
No, most places don't.
Well, my friend in the house he lived in Ellesmere, Delaware, Verizon just came out there and put in there 5G home internet and Fios at his old house and loves it. So when he moved to an apartment, the whole complex had Fios. So he switched over to because he loves it. And what Fios is a little different than cable. They put this OTA box in the closet or in your basement if you have one, and they run the internet, the phone, and the TV all from that little OTA box. And then the OTA box is connected to the outside. And if there's ever an issue with it, it goes beep, 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 and an alarm goes off. If the phone quits or if the internet goes out. So you'll know to call the repair people. So when I was over I laugh at this. When I was over his house to wait for the Fios guy couldn't get the thing working. The installer.
Right.
He had to go out to the truck, get a new OTA box. He put that on, all hooked up nice. The TV wouldn't work. So he said, I'm not leaving this house until it actually works and make you satisfied with my service.
Right. I heard that.
So Verizon wants to make sure that your Fios works before their technicians leave. So he had to call his technician on the phone, see if he can get it to work. And he said, sir, these technicians on the phone don't seem to know it. Don't seem to know crap. So that was a waste. He said that was a wasted phone call. So he finally got the TV working. And he said, "Sir, I'm sorry I was here so long." And I said, "Well, no. I want to make sure when my friend comes back and he's not paying for TV that don't work." So he also got. Yeah.
Exactly.
and he got something called a FiOS Mini. It's a small wireless.
really?
It's a small wireless box you can put anywhere in the house. It does the same thing as the wired box.
Okay.
You can put it anywhere. We put it in his bedroom, the Mini, and put the main one out in the dining room or the den, whatever you call it. So that's where he
Right.
and he loves it. Has that little router, little white thing, with a cup with a light on it and the Verizon logo on it. But at his old house, he had to have an extender
Right.
because they brought it in from the street and to
Right.
put it in the basement. So, but I said to myself, I wish we had that here.
Right.
I would love
Hey,
it.
guess what? It's snowing
What?
here in Wichita.
Oh well, it's only probably going to be an inch.
I just got surprised. I didn't know snow was even coming. Oh,
Well,
goodness.
how much snow are you
I
supposed
just
to
looked
get?
outside and I didn't know we were getting any. This is news to me.
Well, we're going to
I
get
have no
an inch.
idea. I haven't checked the weather.
We're getting an inch on Friday, and then Friday afternoon can be in the 50s.
It's probably gonna melt by the end of tomorrow. It melts quickly.
But Saturday morning, it'll be gone. We're going to get in the 70s here almost.
Yeah.
We
I
can't
hear ya.
wait. So basically, go ahead.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
I don't like the Midwest area because you get tornadoes, you get hurricanes, you get snow, you get fires and everything else out there. No. I like it out here. We don't get all that. We get the snow and everything else, but not the fires and the hurricane and the tornadoes. You get all that where you are.
Wichita doesn't get the tornadoes. We
Well,
haven't
aren't
gotten
you
one
in-
in like 30 years.
Oh, well, we had one last summer downstate.
I gotcha.
Did you hear?
My area doesn't get tornadoes that frequently.
Did you hear about the Georgia massage parlor shootings?
No. Was this something that happened today?
It happened yesterday. This guy was going goofy nutty because Asian Americans own a lot of those places, and a lot of Asian Americans across the country are getting targeted for some reason. So he was going around and right outside of Atlanta, shooting up massage parlors for no reason, and the people in it. That's because there was Asian Americans owning. Yeah. So they found that.
So racism, basically.
Yeah. So they found out today this person that was doing the shootings had a sex addiction. So.
Oh no.
Sorry, everybody, to say that, but I had to mention that.
Well, you're allowed to talk about real issues. You're allowed.
But this is the kind of fun that we have here, where we've never had a fight, we've never had an argument, we've never had a problem. They can come over here, they can come and do a nice outlet.
We can have a nice chat like what we're doing right now. We're just talking.
Yes. Well, I sent a link to Carlos if he wants to come in here, but who knows? He's live on Periscope now. So I laugh because you never know what kind of crazy stuff he's going to do next.
We all know Carlos would love him. Yeah. He's great.
Did you see him today with his pistol in his hand on Periscope?
No. I don't know if we should talk about that on YouTube.
Oh, never mind. With his
I don't want to get him in trouble for anything.
No, I'm saying his what.
Oh.
But anyway, so Carlos, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I apologize.
I didn't hear anything, Gene. What did you just say?
Carlos is one of my.
I got no recollection of what you said.
Carlos is one of my subscribers, so I don't want to lose him. So I better be good.
Yeah, be good, Gene.
Yeah, Carlos and Sneed are two of my subscribers. I want to keep it that way.
Oh,
those are the two guys I love to pick on. Because those two, I'm telling you, support all of us, not just me. He does supports all the other YouTubers that are out there, and he wants to. He said it last night. He said, every time I watch Gene's live stream, I get amazed at what he does. So
Right.
he watches everything I do, which is kind of nice. Which is really nice. 60 people I got here. Go ahead.
It is very nice of him.
Very nice for everybody.
That is very nice of him.
But I tell him, I say, Carlos.
And thank you for making me a mod.
Well, I want you to be here because in case you know who pops in here.
I got your back, Gene. So
And
what did you
Michael's
tell
one
Carlos?
too. I sent a link to him on Twitter, so who knows?
You've got a lot.
Yeah, Carlos and
You've
Steve are
got a
both
lot of
playing
friends
in
here,
here.
Gene. We'll back you, okay?
Yeah, Carlos and Steve are both moderators in here. So I'm calling Verizon now to get my transfer pin. Oh. So anyway, I also have on my other phone, I have Visible.
Right.
I have a Pixel 3, which I got off of
Pixel 3.
I got it off of Amazon. It's a simply peach color. Okay. Now, you probably remember this, Dan. We had a tech meltdown last December with you know who and me and Carlos, and we were all yelling at each other. We were all dropping subscribers and everything else, and it was awful. You know, Sneed was yelling at me and saying, "Oh, Gene," we were all having fits and screaming at each other. And everything was bad.
What? What was going on? I don't think I was there, Gene.
Oh man, it was awful.
Oh.
You know who started the whole thing. And then Sneed thought I was a troll, so he banned me from his thing. And then Technoid banned me, and then Carlos was getting ready to ban me. They all thought it was me. And then once they found out it wasn't me. No, once everybody found out it wasn't me, we all made one big giant apology, and now we're good.
Oh, I'm glad you made up and we're friends still.
Yeah, and then Michael, and then we were all unsubscribed to everybody's channels, and terrible. We're gonna have to go back into YouTube and resubscribe back up again. Yeah, I resubscribed to Carlos, resubscribed to Sneed, resubscribed to Technoid all over again. And then I made one. Then I came on here, made one big apology. Yeah. So then we found out who it really was, and we all were happy. So now we're all good now.
Oh, good.
I haven't been in one of Technoid's lives.
I'm glad to hear that.
Well, one day I came over, and it was a surprise. You know who Technoid is? One of the YouTubers.
Right.
And you know who he is?
I do know him.
Yeah. So I went over there one day.
Technoid?
Yeah. Who has the most intriguing intros. We all love his intros. You ever watch it?
Technoid.
Yeah, you ever watch it? Remember the TV show Family Matters?
I've heard of it, I think.
He did an intro and he dressed up as Urkel.
Really?
So he came on one of his live streams, and he did another one of him dressed up as Urkel. Says, "Hello, I'm coming here to annoy you today." And he says, "What are you doing in my live stream here?" So one day, I was a moderator in his live at one time, and we were all getting on each other's nerves. So we all dropped all the moderators who weren't supposed to be. So then I come over to his live stream one afternoon. And I'm back in the moderator status again. And I said, "What happened? How did I deserve this?"
Did I ever tell you the story how I became a moderator with Sneed?
Uh-oh. Is it bad?
No, it's a good story. That's why I'm telling you.
Oh, go ahead.
I had just been in his lives for a little bit and just been participating. And all of a sudden, I go into one of the lives and I notice I have the blue wrench. He just gave it to me out of the blue.
You didn't even know it.
And I was like, Sneed, thanks. He just gave it to me.
Well, he must have a list of all of the people who come in there. So he must go down the list and pick and choose He wants the blue thing. I don't really care too much if I get it. I don't really care. I just enjoy going over there. You know,
Right.
blue wrench or not, I enjoy it no matter what. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, if the owner, because one day we had a lady named Kathy, if you remember her, she used to always come to our live stream, always visit us. We were in there one day, and they said, Gene for moderator, Gene for moderator. And I said, guys, this is Sneed's live, not mine. So if he wants to make me a blue wrench, that's up to him. They were saying, Gene for moderator.
Yeah, why did he do that?
No, it was
Did you
was
see
Kathy.
Bobby's comment?
Kathy was so nice, but then all this drama made her leave. And she's not
Do you
and she's
see
not coming
Bobby's
back.
comment?
I'm getting the blue wrench.
Wow.
And pointing everything. Why did he do that?
I'm not sure if that's a good thing, Bobby.
No. You know, Carlos was listening to you know who's live stream last night. We were all laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos wanted to troll his live stream last night, so we were all listening to it on Periscope, and we were laughing our face off.
What is?
And,
you know, he used to follow me.
well,
He used to follow me on Twitter, and I was like, "Nope, you're not going to follow me anymore." And
well,
so I didn't realize who he was for a long time.
well, my Twitter is a private. You know, Blind Josh gave me the idea to make both our Twitters private. There's a little pocketbook next to your name. A little black thing that's next to your name to make your Twitter private. So
Right.
I'm glad he suggested that. So
Right.
So far, I've had 1,647 tweets over the past all this time. Oh my goodness! See, I use Twitter more than Facebook.
I use Twitter the most. I don't use I'm not even active on Facebook anymore, Gene. I deactivated my account.
Well, I have to be because of, like I told you earlier, the Special Olympics office uses it, and my teammates uses it. All my extended family's on it. Well, none of my extended family is on Twitter, so I have to go over there to talk to them. So the only extended family member that's on Twitter is my boo, and that's it. He's over there,
right?
But that's all theirs. That's it. Because all my aunts and uncles are old school, and they like Facebook a lot better. They think Twitter is like watching porn. They do, because they say all this sex stuff is all over the place, and they see this and that and everything else. So they don't go on Twitter. They go on Facebook, where they say it's more family oriented over there.
Right.
And also, let me see what else. I'm going to end this probably in only another 20 minutes at 9:40. But anyway, do you notice? We used to have boos come in. You're like, Gene is my boo, Bobby's my boo, and all that. You know, the fun trolls. Then we didn't get them anymore. And then we used to get something funny, a funny troll named Nebula from T-Mobile. We used to laugh, have a good time with him. We used to have a good time with AT&T customer care. We used to clap in a lot.
That's funny.
And we used to have a good time with all the boos. But then all of a sudden, the boos stopped coming over here. And
what happened? Why'd they stop coming over? Is it a good thing?
No. We missed all the fun stuff we used to have with them. And then the Neville Ray guy would say, "Come over to T-Mobile today and get a free phone." And the AT&T guy would say, "Come over to AT&T. We'll set you up with new service." And we had a good time with them. Oh man! You know that song from 1972. Those were the days. You know. And Dan, when you ever get a free chance, go on my YouTube channel. I have 117 videos you can sit and watch through if you'd like to.
All right, definitely have to check it out.
Yeah, I have some Christmas live, some Thanksgiving live streams. I have some Halloween lives. I have a video I made about a 90-year-old AT&T customer. He had AT&T since it was Ma Bell. So he had AT&T internet when AT&T was landline phone. But anyway, he had AT&T internet, and he says, "I'm not an expert, but I know when my data is deprioed." So he had an Ever11 Fit at AT&T, and he put a huge 2-page article in the Wall Street Journal complaining to the CEO of AT&T about his.
I saw that.
Yeah, and he made a big complaint to Stanky about his Why are you ignoring me? You better defend him. Who? Blaze, what's the matter?
I'm confused, Blaze. I don't know what you're saying.
Blaze, are you okay?
I'm not taking sides on this. I'm not taking sides on any of this. I'm neutral.
No, he's talking about Bobby.
I'm anti-drama. That's what I mean.
Blaze, be good. Anyway, so he said, my internet is being deprioed for some reason. I don't know why. Can you fix it? His 90-year-old AT&T. Wait a minute. I might be able to show it to you. Hold on. You're going to laugh at this. I'll bring it up and show it to you all. You are going to laugh. Okay, here we go. I just want to show it to you because you're going to laugh. Let's see. I don't want to customize. I want to show. Okay, here we go. I'm going to bring it up here. I'm going to find it. Open talk. Oh, shoot. Okay, videos. My own channel, I forget where everything is. I have so much stuff.
That's funny.
They had a memorial last night for the 30,000 people who died in New York City.
I saw that. I saw you go live.
Yeah, here it is. 90-year-old AT&T user. Here we go. I read it because I had to read it because. Okay, here we go. It says 90-year-old AT&T user pays for Wall Street Journal ad to tell us the CEO his internet sucks.
Yep, I saw that. Put it in a whole editorial page. Spent $10,000 to put it out there.
Yeah, here it is. Dang. AT&T
why not just
for
providers if you're going to spend that much?
Yeah, his name is Aaron Epstein. Angry the company still can't provide his LA address with anything but faster than 3 megabits per second in 2021. Can you believe that? This was in February. I wonder what's going on with him now. Wall Street Journal ad to tell CEO that his internet sucks. You're going to love this. I laughed when I read this. An AT&T customer for life, Aaron Epstein, is angry that the company still can't provide his Los Angeles address with anything faster than 3 megabits per second in 2021. This is written by Carl Bode, February 5th, Friday at 11:12 a.m. Now, Dan, listen to this. 90-year-old North Hollywood resident Aaron Epstein has been an AT&T customer since the 60s. He's been with the company so long, he witnessed the 1982 breakup of Ma Bell and watched as the telecom giant slowly but surely reconstituted itself. He even has a Pacific Bell email address. Oh, despite the brand being discontinued in 2002. Listen to this. This week, frustrated by AT&T's long-standing failure to upgrade its sluggish DSL line, Epstein took out a quarter-page ad in the Wall Street Journal just to give AT&T CEO John Stankey a piece of his mind. And this is Raju Narasity, however you pronounce his name. I mean, how upset one must be over slow home internet speed to pay for a personal quarter-page national ad in print. Okay, here we go. This is what he wrote to Mr. John T. Stankey, CEO of AT&T. Dear Mr. Stankey, AT&T prides itself in electronic communications. Unfortunately, for the people who live in Hollywood, California, AT&T is now a major disappointment. Many of our neighbors are creative technical workers in at Universal, Warner Brothers, Disney Studios, the adjacent city of Burbank in our city. Well, there you go.
It's funny. That's
He's,
funny.
he's
I
90
find it
years.
hilarious that he spent all that money just to trash AT&T. He's 90 years old.
Well, he's mad
Like,
because his
way to
internet.
basically stick a finger to AT&T.
Yeah, he didn't like his
Like,
internet.
make it a
things
PR
working.
nightmare for AT&T. He did it the right way. Like, AT&T has to do something because he just made them look horrible.
Well, they're horrible already. So in that area. I wonder how he's doing. I wonder if there's an update about him. I wonder. I gotta call the Wall Street Journal and find out to see if anything has updated since then. I wonder. I wonder how he's doing. I wonder if they fixed it by now. Oh my goodness gracious! But anyway, there we go. Bobby and Blaze, be nice, be nice.
Oh, they're being nice.
No fighting with over internet service now.
We're just talking about our speeds.
I know.
We're being
I'm
very
teasing.
civil.
We don't want no internet competition in here now.
Bobby and Blaze are flexing their fiber speeds, and I'm saying it's too expensive to have fiber, so I just choose to have
They're
lower
probably
internet.
taking too much fiber.
I could have it. I think I have coax through AT&T and Cox, but I don't really need it.
Don't use
I
Cox.
don't use it for gaming.
Did
Yeah, it's better than AT&T.
well? Did you hear? Sneed's problem with Cox? He called him on the phone.
Oh,
He said
yeah.
it in the live stream, and they came out to fixing it, and they left it there. They didn't do anything.
Really?
They left the broken cable sitting right out in the middle of the grass. They didn't do nothing.
Really? That wasn't my experience. When I called the tech, we had a power outage here in Newton, in my area, and in my little small town that I live in. And the tech came out and replaced my cable, and they fixed it. So they actually did a good job.
Well, Cleveland, they do terrible, he says.
I live in the Wichita area. They did a decent job. I don't like the customer care, but, at least they fixed it for me.
Well, luckily in your area, they don't have that problem, but in some parts of the country, they have issues. And he even reported them to the FCCs.
Interesting.
Well, the FCC's got a new commissioner now, that AJ Pye. He's gone. So they got a lady now.
It's the lady, Jennifer, what's her name? I can't pronounce her last name. It's Jennifer something.
But she's doing really well because she's allowing.
Her last name's hard to pronounce.
But she's allowing now the Indian tribes to purchase spectrum for their internet service. Can you believe that? That's really nice of them to let them do that. And they were allowing the rural Indian tribes to purchase spectrum so they can set up their own internet service. Yeah, did you hear about that?
That's extremely nice of them. I did
hear
about that.
So the Indian tribes in the rural areas had a certain amount of time to buy spectrum so they could set up a rural Indian tribe internet service.
Right.
Because that AJ Pye wasn't allowing them to do that.
Right.
So I wrote her an email and I said, you all are very, I like you. Stay in that office for a long time. But you're doing good things for the people now. The previous person didn't do nothing.
Right.
So I'm planning. I'm streaming on Xfinity right now. This is a Samsung Chromebook Plus with LTE. So I can put a SIM card. I had Verizon postpaid years ago, 2 years ago, and I got this Chromebook through Verizon. And I paid it off, and you can put a SIM card in here and run it off cellular if you want to. This is the first Chromebook ever to allow LTE service to work on here. So there's no other Chromebook in the country that has that. So I can put a Verizon prepaid SIM card in here, Boom, it works perfectly. And a little LTE symbol pops up. You can do it both ways. You can do it LTE or Wi-Fi. So I tried a Google
Right.
Fi data card in here. It didn't do anything. I put a T-Mobile SIM card in here.
Mm-hmm.
It works perfect. I got
Right.
so Tetramed awesome bundle. And I was talking on one of my live streams. You'll probably laugh. We had Josh, the blind G Tech, in here with us one day. It was me and him, and we were talking about bidets. You know what a bidet is?
Right.
You know what a bidet is? It's a thing. It's
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, we were having a good time with that when I found a bidet ad on the internet, and it's a real device. You clamp to your toilet, you attach it to your water supply, and there you go. And he said, "Are we talking about bidets?"
I've actually been to. I've actually. Yeah, I've actually been to Asia where they use them. I didn't want to use one. I never did use it, but I could have.
It works.
So they had in Taiwan.
Well, in Japan, you can go to the restroom and watch a video while you're there on the floor. And I did a video.
Right.
I did a video.
They had toilets like that in Japan.
Yeah. And I did a video on my old channel with 85 subscribers. And in Japan, you know, in their city, in the Tokyo city parks, they have color-coded portable toilets, like a green, a yellow, a purple, a blue. And when you go in there, you can actually see outside the thing. They're like multicolored porta potties.
Right.
I found it on Forbes.com, and I put it on my channel. I had 150 views on that. Everybody loved it.
Yeah.
Now it's all gone.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's
Hey,
it got me so fed up.
Hey, Gene, just do this. Even if somebody was to act like that, you just gotta be the bigger person and not react like that next time.
Well, I don't anymore.
Don't give them the rise. Don't give them a rise, because then it gives them the satisfaction that they're getting through to you.
Yeah, and you notice he's not in here.
You just ignore the trolls. You just ignore them.
Well, you notice in this stream tonight, there's not a troll in here.
Right.
Isn't that nice for a
We're having a
change?
nice conversation in the chat. You see in the conversation that's happening in chat, people are just chatting.
Yeah, here we go. Isn't this? Yeah, I don't either. I do for Medicaid, but that's it. I also qualify for the Lifeline service, the cell phone service, if I want it. You know, that SafeLink thing from TracFone.
Right.
You haven't heard anything more about the TracFone deal with Verizon, have you?
I haven't. I know that it has to be approved before it'll go through.
But a lot of people don't want it to happen because people who are on TracFone like it the way it is.
Right.
They like TracFone, but they're afraid that if Verizon gets it, they're going to mush it into their expensive prepaid service, and the low budget TracFone will be kaput. And customers and the FCC is also upset because of the Lifeline service that TracFone has. You know, the SafeLink.
Right.
And Verizon, the cell phone carriers don't have to do Lifeline if they don't want to. You know what I mean? It's FCC says it's an optional thing.
I'm pretty sure all the carriers participate though.
Right, but they don't have to.
I'm pretty sure they all participate though.
Right. I know Verizon does. Right. They get a discount. T-Mobile does it in certain parts of the country. And AT&T does it in select parts of the country.
Right.
But
I know that T-Mobile does it in certain parts. I can't remember which states, but they offer it in some states.
Yeah, Verizon offers it here. You can use your own cell phone, and they give you a discount off the service. And you have to use your phone every single month. If you don't use it, they turn it off.
Right. Well, it's obvious. If it's government subsidies, you have to make sure it's being used.
Oh, and you also heard about what Sprint did before they got with T-Mobile. What they did with the
I
Lifeline
heard
service.
about that.
Yeah,
I heard about that. That was Sprint before T-Mobile.
right.
Yeah, they got big trouble. Big trouble.
Right, and now T-Mobile is facing the flack now from it.
Yeah, because they got to own anything that Sprint ever did. Yeah.
Now T-Mobile has to face the fines now because they now own Sprint. Now you see what Blaze said, Dan? Look at this. This is for you.
That doesn't seem quite fair. T-Mobile didn't do anything. It was Sprint. Now that
Right.
T-Mobile has to face the music, it doesn't seem quite fair.
I know, but now did you see what
But they're the
Blaze,
owner now, so it kind of makes sense.
see what Blaze says? That Dan used to be a therapist. Something about you relaxes him.
Oh, you think so? I don't know.
You should be Bob Newhart.
Thank you for saying that. You think my personality is a nice personality, Blaze?
Yeah. You ever watch the
I
Bob
guess
Newhart show?
maybe I should consider it.
Well, it'd be probably more money for you to become a therapist. you get paid by the
I know
minute.
you have to go for exactly, but you have to go for like 8 years of schooling.
Yeah.
I'm done with schooling. I
By
did
the
my
time
4
you get
years of
through it
college.
all,
I'm
you'll be in your
graduated.
70s. And you ever watch the
Oh,
Bob
you think I'm
Newhart
respectful
show?
and calming? Thanks.
Yeah.
Bob
Bob
Newhart?
Newhart. Yeah, he played a therapist. It was from 72 to 78. And he played a therapist. And he had these 4 people who he would counsel every week. And they always would have different issues. And there was this one guy in there named Mr. Carlin. He would always harass everybody. Okay, there you. Now, it was sort of like a Mary Tyler Moore, sort of it was. The same producers, the same everything. I can't show it on here.
Right.
I get copyright.
Right.
You know, I can't get.
Yeah, you don't want to get copyrighted.
Well, when I had Kathy here with me, we were showing honeymooner clips on here. And I said, and Kathy says, I hope you don't get copyright. We were laughing. I said, well, I probably will. But we didn't care. We just had fun. We didn't give up copyright. We just had so much fun doing it, you know. Kathy was so much fun to have in our live stream. And all this drama killed her. I don't mean kill her. I mean just killed her off of our live stream. We don't see her no more. All this drama said, I'm not coming back no more. That's it. Done.
Yeah.
We're all kind of upset. I said, what did we I said, well, we didn't do anything, did we? And she said, no. It was all the mess. And I said, yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, though, this is my take on that, Gene. You're going to have little squabbles and things with family and friends, but you got to give people second, third, fourth chances. You got to be nice.
Well, you know who we can't give any more chances.
That's what I do.
You know
there is points though. No. This is also something you got to remember. Is there are places where you got to stand up for yourself and establish boundaries, and if those boundaries are broken, yeah, you can just kind of do your thing, and you don't have to interact with that person. You just have to at least give them a chance. But if they, then it's like there's a level where you can't really keep having yourself getting thrown under the bus and all that. So
yeah, he screwed up several times. He screwed up several times. So, and we used to have a nice member of our community. His name was Subwoofer. He was from he lives in Oregon. Yeah. He was the nicest gentleman we could have on here, and he has anxiety issues really bad, and all this drama really messed it all up twice. He came back to give us another chance. And all this drama said, I'm not coming back no more. And he's never been back since. And we all miss him. We loved him to death. He would come in my live streams, and he would always say, Gene, it's time for you to buy a car now. So he would put the Car Guru. He would put the Car Guru website up here. And he says, I'm going to get you a Mustang because I think you look great in a Mustang going down I-95 where you live. You know, and
that's funny.
You know, we had we would be up to like midnight on these things, him and I, and it'd just be us two for 4 hours.
You and me?
No, me and Subwoofer would be on here for 4 hours.
Oh, subwoofer. Oh,
Yeah. And then I had Latrell in here. You know who Latrell is?
yeah.
From Wisconsin. The guy that
Right.
comes on. Well, I invited him to one of my live streams one night, other my booth, Old House, and we were on his live stream till like 1 o'clock in the morning. And
Really?
then yeah, it was so much fun. He had Wendy's delivered. So he was munching on Wendy's as we were talking.
Yeah.
And you should see his videos. He does his phone reviews from a pool table in his basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hilarious. You gotta watch one of his videos. It's Latrell Jennings, his name is. And
Oh, Latrell. I know Latrell.
yeah, we all love him because he's so funny.
Latrell's great. I follow him on Twitter.
Yeah, he's hilarious. You got to watch him on YouTube. You will laugh.
I need to watch more of his videos. I think he's funny.
Yeah, we all love him. We had I was in one of Tito's lives. They had Tito, Latrell, and B-Tech review because they're all good friends, and they haven't talked to each other since the You Know What started. So it was a nice thing to have all three of them together in a live stream. You know,
Yeah.
I was humming do 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 do. You know the Godfather theme. I was humming it. All those three were in there because they haven't seen each other for a year. And I was humming the Godfather theme. We were all laughing.
That's funny.
It sounded like a homecoming. Da 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 do 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 do. Something like that. You know.
Right.
I have so much fun doing these things. I don't care if I'm by myself either. I just come on here by myself and just do this stuff. And if anybody wants to come in, they can if they want to.
You know, Gene, I joined in because I wanted to cheer you up. That's why I joined in.
I know, it was so nice.
That was my goal. I think I've achieved it.
Well, yeah, you cheered everybody in here up. Everybody thinks
I tried to. You were pretty stressed out, and I was like, "How can I make this better?" That's why
you might as well just quit the other job and just open up a therapy place.
Yeah,
you don't need a license. Just do
really have that effect.
Yeah, but the state of Kansas would probably sue you for operating a therapy office without a license.
See, that's the thing. You got to be licensed to practice, so it's not happening anytime soon.
If any of your therapy people come into your office to get therapist work done, they'll say, "Oh, I recommend this person. He has no license," and they'll spell it wrong.
That's not happening. Right. Sorry, I was opening it up on my tablet so I could see the chat here.
Oh,
I had to charge my OnePlus because it was dying.
The whole and if you operate without a license, it'll spread around. They'll say, "Oh, I went to this guy named Dan today. He's a nice therapist. Come on over and try him out." And then when they finally go have a license,
I got to give a disclosure. I am not a therapist, and I'm not licensed. Don't see me for therapy.
See, look, Blaze
just have to keep that out there.
Look, there you go. See, Blaze would like to see
the compliment, Blaze.
There you go. You see that? Because every once in a while, I need somebody in these live streams to just keep it normal. But like I said, even if I'm by myself, I don't care. I just ramble on and keep going. Somebody pops in here, you know, and
well, I joined and you were pretty upset. I joined and you were pretty upset, and I was like, I'm gonna make your night and join your stream. So that's what I did.
And look, here we go. There's another one. Look. And you know, it's kind of fun doing these things. I even had on one of my live streams. You ever heard of the National Wireless Independent Dealers Association?
No.
Well, it's an organization that helps.
No.
Well, it's an organization that works with the independent wireless dealer. Like the T-Mobile, like the Metro stores and the mom and pop stores. They help them with operation and things that the store can use. Like in-house music and advertising materials, things like that. So you remember the Metro dealers having a big fight with T-Mobile. So they're advocating and helping the dealers out. NWIDA. NWIDA. So I had the president of that organization come on my live, and he came on, and it was fun. He came on, and we had a big discussion about the Metro thing. It was so much fun having a real guest on here. I couldn't believe it.
Isn't it fun talking to other people?
It was a real guest because the guest I had before him backed out the last minute. So I brought him in. His name is Adam Wolf. His name is. And they're based in New Jersey, northern New Jersey someplace. I forget where they're at. And I get their emails. They send out emails with news. And they were talking about, you heard that Dish bought Republic Wireless.
I've heard that.
So Snead talked about it. And then the Dealer Association brought it up in one of their emails. So I follow them on Twitter. So
Right.
I had Adam Wolf on, and I had Snead in here one time. But when Snead came on in here in
Really?
YouTube, he fell asleep.
He fell asleep?
We had nothing to talk about, basically. It was the first, I was scared to death to have Snead in here, because I call
You
him,
just talk like he's a normal person.
I know, but I'm going to tell him next time I go one of his lives, he's the BMO YouTube. BMOYT, big man on YouTube. And I didn't. So next time I go to his line, I'll call him the BMOYT. Well, he is.
Well,
So anyway,
Snead apparently likes me because he lets me in his periscopes a lot.
well, that's a miracle. He only lets
For
certain
lunch, I
people
was
in
just
there.
hanging out talking with him.
He only lets select people on there. So be privileged that you get the chance to get in there.
I don't know what I did. I'm just being me, and he let me in. So
Well, maybe he needs some meanness now and then, once in a while.
no, I just said I'm being me. I'm not being anybody
Well,
else.
mean,
but
he's gonna
myself.
mean. But every once in a while, he needs to be picked once in a while. But anyway, so he came in.
I'm not being mean. I'm being myself. That's what I was saying.
Oh,
Sorry.
That's okay. So he came in, he sat there with his legs crossed, and we didn't know what to talk about. And I said, "Oh my God, I got Snead in here. Now what do we do? What do we do now? Nothing to talk about." And I was scared to death because we didn't know what to say. And all the people in the live, we had like 80 people in the live because Snead was there. And they said, "Gene, say something, please. You can't just sit here." So we were sitting there for like 20 minutes. And he said, "Gene, are we going to talk or do I have to go?" I brought that up on my Haps Live the day he came in. And he said, "Gene, I remember that day. I was bored as hell. So don't ever invite me on YouTube unless it's something we can talk about." And I said, "Well, you're here,
Yeah.
He said, "Don't
You
invite
need
me
a
on."
conversationalist like me.
Yeah. Well, we didn't know you
You
then.
need conversationalists like me that can talk about anything.
We didn't know you then, so that was about a year and a half ago. We
I
didn't know
wasn't
who
on
you.
here except
Yeah, we didn't know
I
who
didn't
you
really
were
exist
then.
in the tech space.
Yeah. So basically,
I had only been working at T-Mobile for about a few years.
ew. Never mind. So basically, I brought it up in the happy. Says, "Yeah, I remember that broadcast big time." And now, since you've watched me so
I
much,
ignore that comment.
that's why I said never mind. So anyway,
Yeah.
anybody from T-Mobile who's watching this live stream, the views expressed by the people in this live stream have nothing to do with T-Mobile or the affiliates of the company.
That is very
So-
true. I'm not getting paid to speak right now.
Yeah. You ever hear
I'm just my
You ever
own
hear those-
person.
you ever hear those disclaimers like on talk shows? The views expressed.
We're not getting paid by anybody. Nobody's sponsoring us. We're representing ourselves.
Yes, that's it. And you hear the disclaimer on talk shows: the views expressed by Bill Smith are those of WGN TV or its sponsors.
Now
Oh.
I'm getting people asking me. I can either confirm or deny the statements that I've made previously.
Well, he denies everything, people. So there you go.
Plausible deniability. I may have slipped out something. I'm not expressing where I work. I made a mistake.
He got let go a few days ago, so now he can.
No.
I'm teasing.
I'm proud of where I work. I just.
I know. I'm
don't
teasing.
people.
I'm teasing. I'm teasing because everybody's getting to know you, Dan, really well. So now we can pick on you once in a while too.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
We can pick on you now too. I'm telling you. You know.
Yeah.
Do you ever go into the OnePlus community app on your phone and talk to other OnePlus users?
I never do. I just use the Discord for Sneed. That's it.
Well, OnePlus has a community app where you can talk to other OnePlus owners all over the world and tell them how your phone works, if it's working good. Even they have the technicians sneak in there every once in a while.
Right.
It's called the community app. I have it right here. Let me find it where I did with it. Here it is. It's called Community. Community One, it's called. And you can, and they have different promotions on here. You can join their lab. They also make earbuds, OnePlus.
Really, I didn't know that.
And you ever heard of Dirty Unicorns?
No.
Neither did I.
Huh.
They have. Oh, listen to this. Oxygen 11 is coming out now.
It is.
Oxygen OS 11.1.1.1 for the OnePlus Nord.
That's good, I guess.
That's good for us. It's going to be Android 11 coming out soon. So the OnePlus Nord, does that mean all the phones that have a Nord have a Nord name to it?
Uh-huh.
It says there's going to be an update to Android 11. They're going to have a new ambient display. There's going to be a new added inside clock, a joint creation with Parsons School of Design. And they're going to have a newly added Canvas always on display. They're going to have a new dark mode. They're going to have a new shelf UI, whatever that means.
Right.
A newly added weather widget and a new story feature. You can use your photos and videos you create with your OnePlus phone to make a story out of it.
Seems
How
pretty
about
nifty.
that?
Seems pretty cool.
And it's only for the OnePlus Nord. But what's the difference, really?
I don't know.
We have a OnePlus Nord, so I guess this OTA will be incremental and will reach a small percentage of users today and will begin a broader rollout in a few days. How about that?
That's pretty neat.
This came out March 15th of this year, which was 2 days ago. How about that? Let me check my
Pretty
phone.
cool.
Let me see, because
I need to check my OnePlus phone and see if I bought myself a. I think I've got the same phone as you. I've got a Nord 10 5G as well. I have a couple phones.
Nope, not yet. I clicked on check for update. It's not there yet.
Let's see. Check it for an update on here. See if it's been updated yet.
It's 11.1.1.1, but it's only in Europe, looks like.
Okay, it's not on my phone yet. It's just Android 10.
No, it's not here yet either. Do you know what a Hotflix build is on a phone?
No idea. No idea.
So Europe already had theirs. So it's not here yet. But they said they're only going to do it. And it says make sure your battery level is at 30% and a minimum of 3 GB storage space before finishing the build.
Okay.
So it's not available to everybody yet. It says reach a small percentage and a broader rollout in a few days. So this was on the 15th.
Okay.
So not everybody's going to get it yet. It says here.
That makes sense.
And you can also go to bug hunters at oneplus.com if you have any bugs in the new software.
Right.
You how to report a bug. And so I can't wait to get if they make this an 11, I can throw out my Google phone.
Right.
I won't need
Right.
a Google phone anymore. Oh, I'll be excited if when they do it.
Me too.
Oh.
I'm an Android and iPhone user though. I use both technology.
Well, I had an iPhone, but my iPhone SE 2020 is wearing out.
Really already?
Well, I've had it for 2 years. I turn it all the way up, and the volume can't hear nothing over traffic. I've been to the Apple store several times.
What did they say?
They took it and just did a software upgrade. That was it, basically. And they
They didn't
put a
replace
digital
it?
SIM. Yeah, they put a digital eSIM in there.
That's not going
So-
to fix an audio issue. It has nothing to do with your audio.
I've been to the Apple store several times for the audio issue. I called them on the phone about it.
Sounds like they don't know what they're doing, fortunately.
So I'm just giving up on it and going back to Android.
Or you just need to get the real iPhone and go with the 12.
I'm not spending $800 on a 12. Forget that.
I didn't buy it outright. I financed it. That's the only way I can afford it.
Well, I can't finance it. My credit's bad.
Yeah,
The only financing they got is the Apple Card.
true.
And they had that Citizens One financing too. So I may
When it
use
comes-
it. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, when it comes to credit, the only thing I ever did with my credit was start small and incrementally take on debt, and don't put yourself in a situation where you can't afford the credit you have.
Well, that's why I'm not buying an iPhone, a new one yet.
So that's smart. You don't want to buy something you can't afford.
I was going to get the OnePlus 8 Pro. And I was looking at it on OnePlus.com, and it's a great phone. The Pro
Right.
model for the OnePlus, and that's the same price as an iPhone, $799. I said, forget that.
Yeah, if you're gonna spend that much, might as well go with an iPhone.
I'll wait till the iPhone 12 mini comes on eBay.
Yeah, the 12 mini 730 right now, but if the price ever goes down, that's a good phone.
Well, you know, the Google Pixel 5 is cheaper than an iPhone.
Yeah, wasn't it like $500 or $600 or something
Yeah.
like that?
But my Pixel 3 I got from Verizon is starting to quit. Apparently.
It's an older phone, that's why.
Well, what I found out was when I called Google about it, there's something wrong with it. So they checked the warranty, and it's a Verizon model.
Yeah,
So Verizon Pixel phones don't have millimeter wave. I mean, don't have that, and don't have ultra wideband either.
really, that's surprising.
So Google told me.
That's kind of stinks.
I know, but that's the agreement that they have with Verizon, I guess.
Did you know that when I started my relationship with the current employer that I work at, they may not have started carrying Pixels when I first started.
They do now.
They do now. And that was a pretty big deal because Verizon was the only one that offered it, and now T-Mobile offers them too.
And Visible does too.
Because it used to just be Verizon, now T-Mobile carries them. Now Verizon carries them. I'm not sure if AT&T carries them.
Really don't. So
It's just Verizon and T-Mobile now.
So this Pixel I got from Amazon, the Visible service doesn't work on it too good. So what I did was I ordered a new one from the Google store, a refurbished Pixel 3, and they give you a 1-year warranty.
Uh-huh.
And they give you a 1-year warranty. And I finally found the Pixel phone in white.
Right.
This one I have here is peach. They call it simply peach or not peach, whatever it's called, I guess.
Sounds like simply orange juice.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And it has an orange power button on the left-hand side.
Why does the name sound like you're buying a juice?
No, that's me. Tito was showing on his live an orange Pixel. The whole phone was orange.
Interesting color choice.
That's Pixel's colors, not ours, apparently.
I know. I'm just saying it's an interesting color choice. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you know, Google's come out with a. Have you seen the blue Pixel 4?
I have not.
It's like a turquoise blue. But that one is not a 5G.
Okay. 5G
So-
is a deal breaker for me. That's why I got the 12. I wanted the best 5G phone. And
So
personally,
basically, go ahead.
personally, the iPhone 12 is even better than the new S21. Personally, because
Well,
S21 has so many bugs and issues this year with it overheating and all those issues that it's had.
I like a white phone, but the OnePlus only came in a midnight blue.
Yeah.
Why did you know who want to offer this model in only one color?
Who are you talking about?
T-Mobile.
And which phone?
The OnePlus N10 5G only comes in midnight blue.
I don't know. I'm not
That was
involved in those
T-Mobile's
types
choice.
of discussions. That was their discussion. I'm not involved in phone choices, so I don't know.
They should have OnePlus. This phone. Well, no, OnePlus only makes it in one color. That's why.
Oh, there we go. It's OnePlus's fault.
Yeah, I wanted like a red or something.
Yeah.
But OnePlus calls this a budget phone. It's not no budget phone for $299.99. That's not budget.
What's budget phone to you?
$179.
So you'd think maybe like the A11 would be a budget phone because it goes for 180.
Yeah, and Metro has the OnePlus N100 for $179.99, and it's a 4G phone.
Yeah, the OnePlus Nord is a good budget phone. We sell
Well,
that at T-Mobile too.
OnePlus is counting this one as a budget phone because they got a big ad on Facebook with this phone,
Right.
and they got a big ad on Twitter on this phone. So, so basically, this is my first OnePlus phone ever, and 3 of us got one.
Right.
Tito got one, I got one, and another guy got one, all on the Metro promotion. So there you go. And every time I go into a cell phone store to get a new phone, I stand there so excited. Yeah, I'm getting a new phone now. Oh yeah. You know, it's just like eating lobster. You can't get
Right.
enough of it. You know, you get to the table, you're like, you know, eating lobster. Well, getting a new cell phone, you get excited, and you go home and play with it. And you go home and play with it for 5 hours.
Right.
Then
That's
after
true.
a while, you get sick of it. You just plug it in, throw it on the counter, and leave it alone.
Usually what happens.
Yeah, because I brought this OnePlus home. I sat in the house for 3 hours playing with it. And then I said, okay, let's plug it. But I like the fact that it charges up in half an hour.
That is one of the things that I like about my OnePlus. I just plugged it in, and what is it at right now? What's the percentage? 53. 53%. I just plugged it in.
Well, when you have it plugged in, turned on, a little circle comes up with a percentage. It says warp speed on the bottom.
It's currently fast charging. That's what it is.
You know, when you have that phone turned on, it goes beep, ding, ding, and then it says the percentage. Then it says warp speed.
Oh, do you have the auto turned on? I don't have that feature turned on mine.
Well, no, when I have it turned, it's plugged in right now and it's on because I have to have it on in order to choose moderators and stuff.
Oh,
You know,
I
you
see.
on your phone. So I plugged it in, it went bing, bing, and then it said warp speed.
That's funny.
Well, I love their slogan, "Never settle." You notice
That's
that on
true.
the on the front page where the clock is, it says "Never settle" in the weather report.
It's true. I
Never
need to
settle.
spend more. I need to spend more time on my OnePlus. I don't use it all that often.
Well, that's my primary phone now.
Okay, got it.
And the only bad part is when I go into work, the network quits because it doesn't work inside. When I take my visible phone, it's Verizon, so it works inside perfect.
Right.
So this Pixel 3 is going to the Eco ATM. The new Pixel 3 I'm going to use on visible.
Right.
You ever heard of those Eco ATMs?
I have not.
What it is you can sell your phone there. What you do is you go to that Eco ATM, you put in the type of phone you have, little door opens, you plug it in, the door closes and analyzes your phone and tells you how much you can get for it.
Where do they have those?
You have to look it up by zip code.
Do they give you a fair price for it?
Depends. You can also go have an Eco ATM app, and it tells you before you go to the machine what a speculated price would be.
Okay.
It's ECO ATM.
Right.
Wait a minute. I'm going to share on here. Hold on. ECO ATM. Here we go. I'm going to share it on here. Show it with everybody. Instant cash for used phones and tablets.
All right.
Yeah, before I go, I want to show this to everybody. Let me share it before we leave. You know, on StreamYard now you can share videos too.
Right. Do you have to pay for StreamYard?
I pay $10 a month because with the free version, you can only bring on 4 people. With the $10 a month, you can bring on 6 people.
Oh, okay.
So here it is. You see it? There it is.
I'm waiting for it. I don't see anything yet. Oh, it's not showing on. You're only showing it on StreamYard. Okay. There we go.
Now, this is a video of how it works. I'm going to play it. I don't get copyrighted on this thing.
I wouldn't play it. Yeah, you're right.
I'm going to anyway.
Eco ATM can instantly recycle your old phone or tablet into cash in 3 easy steps. Sounds better than collecting dust in that drawer full of random junk, doesn't it? Step 1. Bring your charge device and a state ID to one of our 2,700 kiosks across the country. Step 2. We'll evaluate your device's make, model, and condition, inside and out, in order to determine a competitive price. Step 3. We pay you right then and there. It's that simple. It's also secure. We take steps to protect and secure information about you from loss, theft, misuse, and unauthorized access. And no phone or tablet is too old or broken. We'll recycle any type of device. Eco ATM. It's safe, it's eco-friendly, it's instant cash. Turn that old device in your drawer to cash in your pocket instantly.
Okay.
There it is.
All
I
right.
love this thing. You know, they're all at Walmart's here. Can you
Whatever
still hear me?
works, Gene. I can still
Yeah,
hear you.
I'm taking the Walmart.
Whatever works.
Yeah. It's really kind of neat. And while you're waiting for your phone to be evaluated, the machine talks about history of cell phones. They say on the machine that a lot of people use their cell phones in the restroom while you're waiting.
It's true.
85%, what it says right on there, that 85% of people go use the phones in the restroom, and then the machine goes, ew.
It's true.
They do. I do.
I think everybody does.
I can admit it on YouTube right now. I use my phone when so that's all I'm going to say on that. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. What's wrong with saying that? Well, everybody, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you on here. I think I'm probably gonna head out, Gene.
Yeah, so am I. I gotta
Okay.
go. It's at 10 o'clock.
All right. Well, have a good night, sir.
All right. Thank you, Dan, for coming. We hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, if you ever want to have me again, I'll hop in here again.
You're off.
I'll be your guest.
You, Steve, and Carlos are off, and everybody who's in here is welcome to come in here if they want to.
All
This
right,
is a
I'll take you up on
equal opportunity live stream.
that.
All right. See
Well,
you, sir.
Have a good night, Gene. Take care of yourself. Bye.
All right. Just hit the leave studio button. There you go. All right, everybody. That was a fun live stream. Thank you all for coming. This is the first time I've ever been on here for 2 hours. But thank you all for coming. Have a good evening. And we'll see you all next one. Take care. Bye-bye.